Seed oils are bad, okay? You already knew that. We've talked about it extensively, but groundbreaking conference reveals health risks of seed oils. Yeah, you should be staying away from all seed oils whenever possible. Always, always, always consult that ingredient list. And if you see canola, soy, always if you see soy, just run the other way. Sunflower, grapeseed, all of those terrible high omega-6 oxidated oils, go the other direction, okay? Avocado, olive, macadamia. There's a whole bunch of other oils that are out there that are better for you, and they're starting to become far more prevalent. But let's see what this groundbreaking conference revealed. Medical doctors, researchers, and other experts spoke on March 3rd at the Future of Fat Virtual Summit, the first ever meeting dedicated exclusively to the harmful effects of oils made from vegetable or seeds, including canola, corn, cottonseed, soybean, and sunflower oil. Such oils have been linked to heart disease, diabetes, weight gain, cancer, macular degeneration, other chronic diseases, such as inflammation throughout the body. There are other conferences that focus on oils and fats, broadly speaking. We don't know of any other that have brought together MDs, PhDs, doctors, and environmental scientists to discuss the impact of vegetable seed oils specifically, said Jeff Nobbs, co-founder and CEO of Zero Acre Farms, in an email interview with The Times. Vegetable oils are ubiquitous in restaurants and fast foods and packaged foods, including bread. That's why you should get unbreaded. Crackers, cereal, granola chips, dried fruit, salad dressings, mayonnaise, sauces, fried food, ice cream, baked goods, and other snacks. Yeah, all the stuff that you normally want to steer clear of. He said vegetable oils are now account for 20% of our daily calories, which represent the greatest increase of source of calories in the last 100 years. And as you can see, people are getting far healthier, right? And living a lot longer since the globalization era began. Another drawback of globalization. Zero Acre Farms organized the Future of Fat event startup, which just raised $37 million of venture funding from Coldplay, Robert Downey Jr., who I'm pretty sure is, secretly based, at least on the down low, and other investors to aim to replace seed oils and other with oils produced through fermentation, which is fair and just as good too. Seed oils are rich in polyunsaturated fats, PUFAs, including omega-6 PUFAs, known as linoleic acid. When cooked at high heat, almost always part of the industrial process for producing commercial seed oils, linoleic acid oxidizes very rapidly. And that's bad. Dr. Kate Shannon, I'm sure she was probably cute at one point or another, but she is a health expert apparently, a family physician and metabolic health expert, told The Times that high dietary intake of PUFAs can cause fat cells to malfunction. We know this. Shannon, who serves as an advisor at Zero Acre Farms and spoke at Future of Fat, the oxidative stress induced by PUFAs overwhelms the antioxidant system, driving the dysfunctional inflammation and elevated toxin levels to trigger many chronic diseases. This is not just theoretical, she said. No one who understands the science of it would argue with me. Okay, cool. Don't provide any of the science. Just say nobody would argue with me. That makes everybody feel better about it. Dr. James, very Italian man, Dr. Nico Lanatino, a cardiovascular research scientist at St. Luke's Mid-American Heart Institute, and another Future of Fat speaker, drew the Epoch Times attention to multiple papers by Dr. Christopher Ramsden of the National Institute of Health. Not all of them are bad. One 2013 meta-analysis by Ramsden and others found that men who replaced saturated fats obtained from animal fats and other sources with omega-6 and linoleic acid, I wouldn't recommend this, obtained from vegetable oils had higher rates of heart disease and even death. That's why Shanahan considers the American Heart Association a prime culprit in the rise of dominance of seed oils. Why ever would you say that? A government agency just looking out for the bottom line and not actually for the health of the people that they've been appointed to regulate and steer in the right direction? Who could have possibly seen that coming? In her own writings, she has highlighted the role of Dr. Ansel Keys, an influential cardiologist and founding member of the AHA's Council on Epidemiology and Prevention. That's Dr. Very Italian. After Dr. Keys made the cover of Time magazine on January 13th, 1961, the American public was introduced to the idea that saturated fats were clogging their arteries. That guy's a monster. The idea ultimately led to the sea change in the foods we eat. Real fats would increasingly be replaced by factory-made seed oils, and the era of chronic disease would begin. Yay, good. Shanahan and others have pointed out that the AHA first rose to public consciousness thanks to a multi-million-dollar donation from Procter & Gamble, the invention of vegetable oil-based alternatives to animal fats. Crisco! Yay, that was so much better than regular lard, right? You know what people have been using and cooking and thriving on for the past, how many hundreds of years? But no, Crisco's better. It's made in a factory. Trust us. We have lots of money. Thanks in part to the AHA, beef tallow and other animal fats, staple of the traditional American diet, were replaced by vegetable oils. And now you have the standard American diet. You can figure out the acronym on your own. That change ran in parallel with the rise of chronic diseases. Opposition to seed oils has taken off on social media. Preface this with the fact that it is social media after all, but if people are aware of it, that's a good thing. Healthy oil respecter and seed oil disrespecter, a husband and wife novelty Twitter account, have attracted thousands of followers, probably literally like 2,000. In real life, the seed oil disrespecter is a physician, like many social media users in the post-woke era. He has chosen to remain anonymous to avoid reprisal. Don't want to be going after big food, right? The Epoch Times he told the Epoch Times, that he didn't expect his account to gain much traction, and the memes he posted were meant to be over-the-top funny, the better to capture what he sees as generally outrageous dangers of seed oil consumption. I would say splitting the seed has had worse consequences than splitting the atom. Yeah, tell that to Hiroshima and Nagasaki. He too serves as an advisor for Zero Acre. I was skeptical at first, knowing nothing about the operation or details. Then I learned folks who had the public with their ancestral health work, including on seed oils, were advisors. It piqued my interest. The seed oil disrespecter said quitting seed oils freed him from irritable bowel syndrome, IBS, lowered his blood pressure, and genuinely made him healthier. He isn't alone among many anonymous Twitter users who have responded to seed oil activism. Yeah, it's amazing. All you have to do is just do the bare amount of research in whatever you eat in your body. Just take a look at the ingredient list. Normally, right up at the top there, you're going to see something with an oil attached to it. And 9 times out of 10, it's canola, sunflower, or some nondescript vegetable oil. None of them are good. Just because it says vegetable doesn't mean it's good, because it goes through that same oxidative process when they are heated up, and that's terrible. It's terrible. My skin improved significantly, brighter complexion, less redness, less irritation, he said in a message when stopping to eat processed oils. I used to have terrible heartburn all the time, which improved dramatically, and both my girlfriend, nice, and my experiences way higher energy levels. We know what you mean without saying what you mean. I used to have, because seed oils are so ubiquitous in restaurants, he and his girlfriend cook virtually all their meals themselves from scratch. Another anonymous Twitter user described similar effects when he and his wife cut out the intake of seed oils. For me, weight loss in some degree, although I was hardly overweight before, but definitely fewer digestive problems, more energy, and better skin. Yeah, exactly. And you probably are just far more mobile, and you experience a lot less inflammation, especially in your joints, because the moment that you get off like gluten and dairy, because that wasn't even mentioned here, but mostly a lot of the stuff that shows up, especially in conjunction with the seed oils and stuff, comes with a heaping helping of either gluten products or lactose products as well. That's only going to add on to the amount of inflammation that you have in your body. So cut all of this stuff out of your diet, and I will guarantee you can survive it, even if you think, well, I need my I just need to have it. I just can't live without it. Life is supposed to be enjoyed. Yeah, trust me. You can do it for 2 weeks. You could probably do it for a month as well. and you'll enjoy better quality of life than you would with a box of Oreos. Trust me, dude. But with all of that said, enjoy your guys' weekend. It's spring officially on Sunday. It's finally starting to look like it out here. Hopefully it is wherever you find yourself. Thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.